welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Patri, and in today's video I'm gonna do a video that has three different parts. First, I'm going to show you a little book haul that I have. Then I'm going to reorganize my bookshelves with all the new books, and then I'm going to show you my bookshelves after the reorganization part. Okay, I don't know if you're seeing me properly. I hope so, because I don't see what you're seeing, but over here I have my section of new books. I just got these two books 5 minutes ago. From here to here we have all the new books I've been keeping down here instead of putting them where they belong, and I'm going to show them to you. The two books I got today are Check and Mate by Ali Hazelwood. If you want to see my unboxing hauls, you can go to my TikTok, where every time I get a package I do the unboxing over there. And The House in the Cerulean Sea. Cerulean Sea. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Super pretty cover. Then I have Saving Six and Reading in Six. The Hunger Games. I bought the 3-book set instead of the 4 books set, because I wasn't sure if I wanted to read this Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Then here we have the, well, I forget the name of the series, but we have Consider Me, Play With Me, and Unravel Me. From all of these books, I've read none of them. Well, I read the first book from The Hunger Games when I was a teenager, but I don't remember it. I just remember the movies. So we have these ones over here. And then we have Two Twisted Crowns, which is the book that comes after One Dark Window. I already read this one when it came, because I was reading the first one and I wanted to read it afterwards, so yes. Then I have Evergreen. This book I had already read before buying it, because I received the ARC, so I just bought it when it came out. And then over here we have an Elsie Silver series that goes before the Chestnut Springs. We have Off to the Races, A Photo Finish, The Front Runner, and A False Start. I don't know if this is the order, but I'm pretty sure it is. And those are all the new books I have. I have 2 other books that are out for delivery, but not for today. Like, they're still out of the country, so we'll just work with what we have here. Okay, I think you're not going to see a lot of me on this angle, but over here I have my fantasy shelf, so I'm going to take my two fantasy books and just pop them in there. I have no more space, so this is a really bad thing, because that means I'm gonna have to reorganize the next time I buy a fantasy book, but well. Now, looking over here, I'm going to take out my decorations and let's try and figure this out. I think I'm going to put these 2 books that are not Ella Mays, but I'm going to put them underneath Ella Mays, because they look pretty similar, rom-commy vibes, you know. So I'm going to put these 2 underneath. Then I'm going to put these 4. And then I'm going to put this one on top, because it's the only one I haven't read from these books. And I need to figure out the order, but I think it's Saving Six and then Reading in Six. Let me check it out on my computer. Then, okay, I need to think about it a little bit better. I usually put my series down here, but I already have some of them here, because I have no more space. Okay, no more space there, so that's a problem, because I wanted to put this book over here. So let's just I don't know. Okay, let me just get back to that later. I'm going to put my other Elsie Silver series over here next to her Chestnut Springs series. Okay, I do have space here for this one, but it doesn't really fit because it's not what I'm like the idea of this shelf over here, so no. Okay, let's just think about that later. Right now, let's go down. I know this is kind of fantasy because there are kids with powers, but I'm going to leave it here because it's not like high fantasy. So I'm just gonna leave it here as literary fiction with my mystery thrillers. I'm going to take the box out because I don't like keeping my box sets on the box. So I think I'm going to put this here and this here, and this is like my whatever doesn't have a space corner, but I don't like them like this. Maybe I can put this here. Okay, I think this is the best it's going to get. I'm not gonna get rid of this, I'm gonna keep it just in case when I move out I have boxes to put my books in and they don't get damaged in the moving process. I need to think this through in a better way. Maybe I can take this one out, move everything over there. They're not going to fit. No, they aren't. Let's take this one out also because it's not part of a series. I was trying to keep my authors together, but maybe if we do like this, maybe they'll fit. No, there's no way this is going to fit in here. Oh my god, I'm getting so frustrated. Okay, what should I do? Let's put my... don't fall. Wait. Let's keep this book where it was, because this used to be on my fantasy shelf and I had to move it down because I didn't have any more space for it, and it was fine by me because I think of Twilight as a romance series, not really a fantasy series, so that was fine by me. But now maybe I can put all my Elsie Silvers on a stack instead of up. Maybe they're not going to fit. Okay, that's good, no? That's good. And then this one goes back where it belongs. And I can put my Ali Hazelwood book here, even if it's not part of a series. Or I can just... And I was going to say I can put it up here, but no, because I have to put the Voice of Tom back. Okay, is it good? Maybe I can move my... No, maybe I can move these books that are heavier, and I can put them here so they don't fall over, because I have nothing that I can fit here right now. I think you can only see my head, but I'm gonna explain my bookshelves. So this is the bookshelf tour part of the video. Over here we have two towers of Sarah J Maas. In one we have ACOTAR and Crescent City, and on the other one we have Throne of Glass. I've only read these two series, I haven't started with Throne of Glass yet. And in the middle we have Fourth Wing. No, the series is called The Empyrean. I've read both of them. The Crowns of Nyaxia series. There's a novella in the middle. I read it, but I don't own the book. I've already read those two. Evergreen, read it. These two I haven't read. One Dark Window, Two Twisted Crowns, I recently read, and I haven't read Powerless yet. Then, moving on. Over here, first we have Ella Mays. I've read all of them except for Charlie Love and Clichés, and I do love her writing. Then we have The Worst Best Man and The Wedding Crasher by Mia Sosa. I did enjoy these books while I was reading them, but I have not thought about them since, so they're like fun to read but not the best books ever. Then we have one of my new series, the Consider Me series. That's not the name. Playing for Keeps, I think it is. Yes, Playing for Keeps. I haven't read it yet, but it's hockey, So I'm going to love it because I love hockey romances. Then we have The Simple Wild. This isn't really a standalone, but you can read it as a standalone. You don't necessarily need to go on with the series because it follows the same couple, and I didn't want to mess up the good feelings I got with this book, so I just left it at that. The Last Letter by Rebecca Yarros, I also read, cried a lot. Then we have the Boys of Tommen series. I've only read the first two, 5 stars, both of them, no questions asked. And then these two, I'm hopefully reading them soon. Then we have the When in Rome series, When in Rome and Practice Makes Perfect. I've read both of them. In a Jam, I've read, really love. Shocked, I haven't read it yet. I'm waiting until we have better weather because I feel like it's a small town vibe, so I'm waiting until spring to read it. Then we have Done and Dusted, also read, cowboy romance, really cute. What Happens After Midnight, I haven't read it yet because I think it's also a good spring summery read. Ghosted, I want to read this one really soon because I think it would be good with a cozy weather, and I've been putting it off so long because I have it so hyped up in my head, even though I know nothing about the book, that I don't want to get disappointed, but well. And then we have Happy Place, read, broke my heart, 5 stars. Next shelf we have Midnight Sun. This is the book from the Twilight series that follows Edward's POV. Then we have The Things We Never Got. Oh no, what's the name? I always forget the names of the series. The Knockem Out series. I'm hunching down because I don't know if you can see my head. The Knockem Out series, also love. Magnum Zone, also really enjoyed. The Friend Zone trilogy, I haven't read it. Interconnected standalones, I'm not going to love them because I love Abby Jimenez, but I haven't read them yet. Then we have Part of Your World and Yours Truly, interconnected standalones, really, really good books. Check Unmade, just got it on the mail 15 minutes ago, so I have read it. And then we have From Look Off With Love, All Roads Lead Here, and When Gracie Met the Crown by Mariana Zapata. Love Mariana Zapata. If you haven't read any of her books, you should, because her writing is amazing, her stories are amazing, her characters are amazing, and how many times am I going to use the word amazing to describe it? I don't know. And here we have my Elsie Silver collection. We have the Golden Rush Ranch series over here, I haven't read it, and the Chestnut Spring series, read them all. Amazing books, love cowboys. Now I'm going to talk about these 2 bottom shelves. Over here we have everything is part of a series and from one of my favorite authors. So first we have all of Lauren Asher's books that she has released. This is the only book from this series because it's a new series, but the others are complete and I love. I think my favorite book from all of these are Final Offer and Redeemed, so the last book from the other 2 series. Then we have the Addicted / Callaway Sisters series. It's not complete yet because on Amazon I can't buy the next 2 books from the series, it doesn't let me. So I think I'm going to try and order it in Waterstones because the other day I found out that I can order it to where I live, but paying for delivery, but well, it doesn't matter. I've paid a lot of money for these books. And then we have the Eden's series. The last book is coming on the mail, but it's not here yet. And that was the last book from the series, so the series is complete. I'm looking forward to buying more Daphne Berry books, but they are kind of pricey because they are independently published. And then we have the Magnolia Parks series. I have Never coming on the mail. That's going to go right here next to The Last from Daisy Hates. And on February, the 3rd Magnolia Parks book is coming out, so I pre-ordered that, obviously, and it's going to fit there, I guess. everything's gonna be squished here again, but well. And then on the bottom part, it's always the most empty one, because these three shelves in the middle are my romance shelf. I do read quite a bit of romance. It's my preferred genre, and I have a lot of fantasies on the top. But here it's like my mystery, thriller, dystopian, literary fiction, because this one is, it's like a literary fiction with some kind of fantasy aspect to it, but I have nowhere else to put it, so I just put it here because I think it's more fitting than putting it on my romance shelves. So over here we have The Paris Apartment. I didn't love this book, but well, it was the first book I bought as a paperback, so I'm not going to get rid of it. Then we have Five Survive. I haven't read this book. I think I forgot to say it. All the books from this shelf I've read. And this is not correct. Sorry. That this morning I was cleaning my bookshelf and I take all my books out and put them in again after cleaning, so it was messed up. I've read all of these books. I've reread these books and these books. And at the beginning of next year, I'm gonna reread Magnolia Parks, so my mind is refreshed before reading the next book. So let's continue. I said this one I read, Five Survive. I haven't read it yet, but I want to soon. Stephen King. It's Billy Summers. I don't know. Should I read it? Yes, because I bought it, but I'm scared. I don't know if I'm going to like it. But whenever I'm in the mood, I'll just pick it up. Then we have Where the Crawdads Sing. I did read this book. I'm not a third person POV fan, but I did enjoy this book. It was quite good. So if you like third person, you're going to like it. If you don't like third person, you're also going to like it, but not as much. Then we have The Hunger Games. When I was a teenager, I read the first one. The two others I have read. The House in the Cerulean Sea, I haven't read yet. I just got it today in the mail. And then the Natural series. I did read this one recently, like a month and a half ago maybe. Amazing series. I loved it. And I want something similar to this, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it. I hope I can. Well, these are all my books and my bookshelves, how I organized it. I do have 108 books right now on my bookshelves, and 2 books are on the way, so I have a total of 110 books. I started buying books last December, so this has been a year worth of books. I usually read a lot on my Kindle, so this is kind of a lot. But I do love books, and reading books is my hobby. At the same time, collecting books is my hobby, so some people spend money on other stuff that they like. I spend money on books, and it makes me really happy, so I guess it's fine if I keep buying books. I have no more space, basically, but it doesn't matter. I'll just think about it when I get there. I hope you liked today's video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!